Hi guys, welcome back to Close Gamers. I'm Pete.
I'm John.
And we are coming back a few days later after we did the Super Bowl spot for Solo, a Star Wars story. And as I said it was going to happen the next day, they released the official teaser trailer. That's kind of how we usually get screwed like that.
Yeah.
Because it's hard for me and John with our work schedules to meet up. So, of course, that happened to us again. But it was like 3 or 4 days ago. We're watching it now. Hope you guys will still watch the reaction along with us. We'll talk about the trailer afterwards. But without further ado, though, here we go. Alright, similar stuff that we saw.
I feel like it's the same
scams on the
You think
streets
so?
since I was 10. I was
I like
kicked out of
that.
Flight Academy
Okay.
for having a mind of my own.
I like hearing him talk.
I'm gonna be a pilot,
So he's not one already.
best in the galaxy.
He's cocky. What's all that?
Hey kid, I'm putting together a crew.
Harrelson's character again. Lando. Oh, a CG
You
character.
in?
Look like E.T.
That's yes.
Okay, so they're together already at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be the only person. Who knows what you really are?
I knew it's gonna be a love interest.
What's that?
He's put at the front.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of weird.
Cool TIE fighters.
Get ready.
Thought we were in trouble there for a second, but it's fine. We're fine.
Oh shit! What the hell is that? Crazy monsters. Alright, cool. I mean, I like that it's expanding the universe. For me, it wasn't the greatest trailer in the world. No, but it's a teaser trailer. You get to hear him speak, him in action. The one problem I just have with this is I feel like he's playing Harrison Ford playing Han Solo, and he's not taking Han Solo and making it his own. Again, it's a teaser trailer, so you will judge it when the movie comes out in a few months, but I just feel like he's making an impersonation and he's not acting. Do you feel that way?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him, to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought the trailer was okay, though. I mean, it wasn't bad. I liked how they added some moments in there, but I felt like there wasn't enough to actually get me hyped about it.
Definitely. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I think that the best part is probably the ending.
Yeah, that was crazy. I like it expands the universe where in Clone Wars we saw all these crazy monsters and creatures all the time. See something actually on the live, TV screen beside, the Sarlacc pit, but
And the episode 1 with the squid thing.
yeah. Beside that stuff, now we're seeing more of those. That's cool. Seeing the Millennium Falcon obviously in action. It's outrunning TIE fighters. All that stuff's cool. Him being cocky, wanting to be the best pilot in the galaxy, and him, being part of this crew to what we assume is Woody Harrelson being that kind of father figure, pseudo father figure thing. But I don't know. It just, I felt the one problem with the trailer is that, again, it's a teaser, but it just lacked energy for me. Like, I felt like it didn't hit the beats that you want a trailer to hit. Like, it didn't hype me up. It was like, okay, like, that wasn't bad. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm also a really big Star Wars fan. You know this.
Yes.
But I don't know. It's just a story that they don't really need to tell. It's just
I
we
agree,
talked about
but
this.
we're getting
I mean,
it.
we're not sure what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
We could, for all we know, is from what we've seen in this trailer. Apparently, him and Chewie already know each other.
That's what it
Him
seems
and
like.
Lando are gonna become friends. He's gonna get the Millennium Falcon and apparently the Kessel Run.
Yeah, I mean, if we don't know if that stuff happens, will it happen in the timeline of the story? Will we deal with flashbacks? Or this is a young Han, right? I think this is supposed to be theoretically set a few years before New Hope, right? So he's even younger than he was then. But
A few years.
that's what I heard. I heard he was, and it would work well with the ages, because I think Harrison Ford was around like early 30s when he started New Hope. This actor, I think, is like in his like late 20s or so. So it would make sense.
Make sure. I mean, it would make more sense if it was like maybe a 5 to 10 year difference. I mean, look how young he is.
It's true. I mean, there's definitely, they have to answer those kind of questions. I mean, if you guys know, please let us know down below. Feel free. But I am interested in when this is set, how this works, how do we get to the just kind of the piece of shit in a way, kind of just the renegade, that we see in the cantina in episode 4 that did shoot first. We'll make that clear. That he shot first, Han shot first. How do we get to that? You know, does he go on a good arc and then something sours him, maybe with Emilia Clarke's character, and he's like, you know what, fuck everybody, I'm in it for the money? Or has he always been like that? He kind of seems like it, so I don't know. I think you're treading a fine line with this movie, which I'm not going to be a Debbie Downer and hate it. I'll judge it fully when it comes out, but I definitely have reservations about what I kind of want to see in this movie and what they're going to do. Plus, all the drama that they have behind the scenes of changing directors halfway through and then redoing half the movie.
Wait, they changed directors?
Yeah, they had 2 directors on. They were kind of like comedy-like directors. Apparently, reports are that the movie was going in a very, very comedic direction, and Disney, Kathleen Kennedy, you know, who runs, you know, Lucasfilms at this point, was like, no, we're not doing that. So they got rid of those directors, and they brought in Ron Howard, who's a very good filmmaker. But when problems like that happen, it does make me a little nervous. So, but again, movies have had problems before production-wise, and then have ended up being great. I mean, look at Ant-Man. So, you know, you had Edgar Wright there, you know, all that problem goes down, and then you bring in Peyton Reed, still a great movie. So, there is hope for it. I just feel weird about this movie overall, so maybe that's why I'm more like, ugh, just don't fuck this up, you know? That's kind of what I'm thinking.
It's especially for it being like a Star Wars film. You can't really mess it up too bad.
You could ruin this character, though. If you really make really poor decisions with Han Solo, you could ruin this character.
Well, that's my whole biggest thing is we don't need, and I'm sorry if I'm getting off topic, but we don't need these extra films. I know people are probably getting all hyped up and all that, but do we actually need a Solo film? Do we? And I understand this is probably kicking the bridge or whatever the case you want to say, but do we need like a Kenobi film? I mean, I just think that's going to be cool because, I mean, he's one of my favorite characters.
No, not necessarily, but they've wanted to expand with these anthology films, these, you know, a Star Wars story films. I thought Rogue One was great. I loved Rogue One. You know, there hasn't been a confirmed Kenobi, but it seems like it's going to happen. And then, you know, you have all these rumors going on right now of Rian Johnson might direct a trilogy that has nothing to do with the Skywalker saga. Then it came out this week, I don't know if you saw this, that the guys that did Game of Thrones, that they're also going to be writing a Star Wars movie that has nothing to do with the Skywalker saga. So a lot of Star Wars movies are coming, which could be good or bad, and that's a debate for another video, but we're getting this, we have to accept it. I think you have to get to that point of just accepting that this is coming, and we'll take it for what it is when we do the movie review, I guess. So I guess that's our thoughts here, guys, on Solo, A Star Wars Story, the official teaser. We're not like hating on the movie. We have a lot of questions. You know, let us know if you voice some of your concerns or expectations for this movie. Maybe everyone out there is super positive on this, and it's just us. Please let us know down below, and any other thoughts, prediction, theories you have on this movie. Feel free to let us know down below because we love talking to you guys. Like the video, subscribe, share with your friends if you be so kind, and until next trailer reaction, guys, thanks for watching.